Yo, so we're here. RaddTitan, you got Geo Chat and Breeze. I'm here with my boy James, other known as Four. You know, he's wearing his Mad Titan
over
t-shirt
here.
and he's
Hey.
look, you know, you can't even get arms to fit this dude, you know what I mean? Anyway, we're going to be doing a review today. We're in James's gaff. He's being humble and gracious as usual. We're going to be doing a review of the Captain Marvel premium format exclusive by Sideshow Collectibles. Stay tuned, yeah? Okay, so yeah, we're back. Alex is on the camera, by the way. Alex, show that you're here, man.
Hey.
You haven't been replaced. There's ZT Thumb. He's here. So what we've got, we're going to go through this review of the Captain Marvel premium format by Sideshow Collectibles. My boy James's piece here. Now, James, you're a big fan of this piece, man. Tell me about this piece. Tell me what you dig about this piece.
Well, it's just very unique. It's just got so much balance to it. It's such a dynamic pose, and it's just very accurate to the character. So there's a lot of power, there's a lot of grace, and just a lot of cosmic. Well, particularly with the base as well.
You were telling me about this because a lot of people say that's a ship, don't they? They say that's like a remains of a spaceship. You were telling me that I was full of shit earlier. So
I think it's part of a spaceship. I think it's the Brood spaceship off the top of my head, and I think it's styled after one of the Celestial heads.
Yes.
I think.
Right.
So I think it is a spaceship, but the design that it's based on is off a Celestial head.
Now this is actually interesting because this piece came out last year, and this is I consider one of the best comic book pieces to come out from Sideshow in quite a while.
Yeah.
And it's the first time seeing it in hand. I'm actually really super impressed with this. So we'll run through the base as James was talking about, and we'll go through. So
Yeah, do you want to squat down then? Or?
get down, you bitch. Come on, you got legs. You squat, don't you? Did you do legs yesterday?
Trained 2 days ago.
Get the fucking hairband out and tie it out.
48-hour DOMs, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so the base is, I've got to say, it's beautiful. Now, I've seen on review that this actually this part comes off, right?
Yeah, there's two. So it's the base itself. There's one here,
Yeah, I've got it.
and then there's the second one. Yeah, which is on the corner.
And they are fantastically well painted together. There's no, difference in colour. They're both shaded and coloured exactly the same, which is really nice. And you're right, it's incredibly well balanced considering the lean. And there was some criticism about the join on the leg, but I can't see anything there. It looks spot on to me. You got a good one, clearly.
I think it's a pretty snug fit. It did take some play to get it flush.
Is that how you got so vascular?
That's part of the reason. Yeah, it's part of the reason.
Well, I've got to say, I'm super impressed with the paint job on it. For me, I think the contrasting colours. Blue is probably one of the best blues. It's like a beautiful midnight blue with this maroon sort of sashes and boots and things. It's amazing with the gold. And the lines are spotless.
Lines are perfect.
Absolutely spotless. And this is not an easy paint job by the look of things.
Mm.
And you, for some reason, you've got the exclusive, but you don't display the exclusive head. Why is that?
I just think her portrait is just so beautiful, and the thing is, like her sort of hairstyle and her presence is very.
It's a bit punky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite unique. So it's
She's hot. There's no doubt
yeah,
about it.
It's like a different. It's just a different flavour. So it's not like the kind of long hair classic stuff that you would normally
eyes
get.
are spotless as well.
Well, the Sideshow female form is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, well, if we were doing weird science shit, they'd be Kelly Brocking the hell out of this. They've really done a cracking job.
Yeah.
James, change over the head for me, bro. Since it's your piece, I don't really like touching other people's stuff, ideally. This is Alex's, because breaking it's half the fun. Okay. I do dig that, James, I've got to say.
Yeah.
I do dig that exclusive, bro.
The thing is, it then changes the piece, so
it does change it quite dynamically, doesn't it? It changes quite a lot.
It does kind of look very different. So now it's like right in battle. It's just.
I think it's got that it's chin down in it. It's battle. It's fight ready. Yeah, it's lovely, man. It's really. Oh wow, hello. That is a bubble butt if ever I saw one.
Oh yeah.
This girl. This is a. What do we call it over here in the UK? Slut drop. Is it slut drop?
Slut drop?
You know when you drop to the floor and bounce that booty off the floor?
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking? Is it
yeah.
slut drop? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot as hell, man. Great sculpting through the body. She's not over muscular, which is fantastic. They really haven't made her too powerfully built, but she looks strong, man. It's really nice. Let's get some measurements on her.
She's not overly muscular in the comics either. She's still quite feminine. So she's not like a sort of She-Hulk or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. I mean, you read a lot of this stuff. This is, and you were explaining earlier because you actually have the classic version of this piece, right? Which is, you know, considered one of the top female pieces of Sideshow old school piece. What do you think versus this? Who's winner?
I think the original one is still slightly better, but that's only for me. That's for my opinion, just because of reading the Civil War and knowing.
You mean you've got more affection to that character than you do this one?
So that's not sort of an artistic thing.
For me, I think this murders it. I think this is a stunning piece of work. Really, I mean, the dynamic pose and paint job. I think it's really, really.
The base is cracking on.
It is. It's nice. It's a really nice base. Right, so let's get measurements on it here. So, okay, since Alex is being so anal about me doing it in centimeters, it's around about 60 centimeters tall, which is around about 24 inches. So you're going to need about 24 and a half inches of clearance there.
24?
Yeah.
That was well under that.
Look, got the top of the head. Look, that's 24. I said she's just over 23 and a half. You're going to need 24. That's 24. Would you put a shelf lower than that, bitch? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's have a look at width. What do you reckon? Widest point's got to be the sash, maybe?
Just the edge of her sash.
You take the sash, take up to sash level, and we'll go. And I reckon it's to the bottom of this part, which is the widest point. Which I think, if you go, I think it's probably around about. That's got to be about 12 inches, 31 centimeters in width. Yeah.
Okay.
So have a look at depth. We'll get a nice angle here, so you can see from there. Yeah, I'm that's help me out, bro.
Fifth, about there.
Yeah, and I think if you go down, we're talking about sort of in that range. Yeah. So about 34 inches deep, 34 centimetres deep, which is around about 13.5 inches in depth. Now we're going to weigh her, if James will indulge me ever so slightly. Right, so we'll wait for the zeros. This head. Okay, so we're on 0. You bang on, bro. If you're confident, take it up. Just please don't drop it, because shit.
I'm coming in.
Get out of here. Numbers don't lie.
Alright, so that's 11.9 pounds. If you just press that unit button, there you go there. So that's 5.4 kilos. I just wanted to get involved.
Yeah, get involved, man. I don't like you being out there. I feel like I'm cheating on you, Parley. Alright, so, let me stand up. Okay. Alright, so, much love to everybody out there listening. You didn't talk too much.
No, I didn't talk too much. I was trying to do the.
What's the matter with you? You okay?
I was trying to just sort out the camera and that, and it's a bit bright. Also, you didn't talk about the art print at the back there, James.
Yes, the art print. This is not included with the piece. This is a art print they sell independently. So this is pretty much exactly the same pose. That's a little bit more
Stylized.
Yeah, stylized. A little bit, not quite as Carol as this is. That's a bit more. She's a bit more heavily made up there and a bit more sultry, which doesn't really work for Carol, to be honest. So Doesn't. No. She's a badass, man. She's not like a sort of sweet, pretty girl. So
she does look very beautiful there. So she's a little bit more. They played her a bit softer.
They made her a bit more girly.
Carol Danvers is like she's a fighter pilot and she's a soldier, so she's not really like a delicate little woman.
This is why we have James of the RT crew, because he knows his shit.
Well, I don't know if I call about that. That's
why you've been silent, you useless bitch. Do your fucking research, man. Oh, and
I did say
down the door. Look, we've got a team, man. We've got everybody here. Look, the ninjas. We've got a groupie.
Yeah.
There's Mike. There's Mike. Mike, put your head back out. Mike, put your head back out. Come shut. There you are, man.
There's Mike looking like he's
blink if you're hostage, bro. Blink if you're hostage. So yeah, so we've got all the team here. We're cracking on. We've got brownies, we've got coffee, and we've got statues, and we've got boy chat. So we're well happy. Now, if you've got this piece, hit us up, man. Give us some comments and let us know what you think about it. You know, for me, you know, I'm blown away by just how good this is. It just goes to prove, even last year, which weren't a great year for Sideshow Collectibles, this is a standout piece. So if you've got it, huge congratulations to you. Like, subscribe and share, and know how much we all dig you out there. Thanks for the support. Mad love.
Sharing is caring.